Taro Kono. Thank you very much. On behalf of the Embassy of Japan in the national island, we would like to express our deep appreciation to you for joining us this morning to pray and to the various songs. From now, we will start the wristwatch ceremony for World War victims and soldiers of countries. それではマーシャル諸島でを行います。皆様ご起立お願いいたします。At the beginning, we should like to do silent play 30 seconds. Please rise for silent prayer. Let's begin. Thank you. Komol tata, please be seated. ご着席ください。追悼の辞、斉藤則夫駐マーシャル諸島共和国日本国特命全権大使閣下、よろしくお願いいたします。
追悼の辞、本日私どもはここ東太平洋戦没者の日において先の大戦で祖国を離れたマーシャル諸島あるいはその周辺海域で亡くなられた皆様に対し謹んで追悼の言葉を申し上げるため参りました。
Imkautai dengan rorar jago ilo ailen kein, intawagi na ailen kein, ila garpata yo kein karu.
特に本日は日本国政府より河野太郎外務大臣、またマーシャル諸島共和国政府よりシルク外務貿易大臣ほか両国政府関係者の皆様にご臨席いただきました。
Watak Raini, iman menyan rutai jarain darnaram, erang Korea. Jan kiene an Japan, His Excellency Minister an Foreign Affairs an Japan, Kono Taro, in Jan kiene an Madam, Honorable Minister an Foreign Affairs and Trade, Johnson, in Paraimot rutai jarain, Jataran garang perido yelinaw.
月日の経つのは早く、苛烈を極めた先の大戦が終結してから早74年が過ぎようとしております。今こうして静かな平和なこの地に立つとき、王子のことを思い出すことすら難しくなっております。皆様方の祖国日本は今や平和国家として目覚ましい発展を遂げ、国際社会において重要な地位を占めるに至り、世界の平和のために力強く貢献するまでになりました。これもひとえに皆様方のご加護の賜物と信じております。
Japan it command one mama in elat tabarako. Elat konan ilo jabarot wawin ilo wala pagutugo ibawag lagi. Imawag jibang im man pamman ay naman ilaw lagi. Im kia kemit talo ko uninan jaban on mawa ikkanika komit idibarkan.
結びに祖国日本とマーシャル諸国共和国の安寧並びに両国関係の一層の発展を引き続き見守りくださいますよう心よりお願いを申し上げ追悼の言葉といたします。
Ari tata mai kacita gitu ni ko komen chojum kaya baro pacetan mai nang king panai nang maning chokani. Im kalablat cem carai ni katan lalagin ko. Errain nine promo jaba.
令和元年8月8日駐マーシャル諸国共和国日本国特命全権大使斉藤則夫
Okay, rally ka. Rot tau jin chongorami ta. Ambassador Japan ngan Republic inan mada. Saito Nori.
引き続きまして両国政府代表者より献花を行います。 Now, I would like to call upon to present the wreath in honor of the spirit of the deceased from both countries. 日本国政府代表河野太郎大臣閣下 From the representative of Japan, His Excellency Mr. Taro Kono, Minister for Foreign Affairs in Japan. マーシャル諸島共和国代表ジョン・シルク外務貿易大臣閣下 From the representative of the Marshall Republic of the Marshall Islands, His Excellency Minister John Silk, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Trade. Thank you. Now, landowner is just come to here, and on behalf of the embassy, we are very appreciated to join this ceremony. Mr. Mrs. and Mrs. Charles Dominic, landowner, thank you very much for joining today. これをもちまして式典を終了いたします。ご協力ありがとうございました。We've come to the closing wreath laying ceremony. Thank you for joining the wreath laying ceremony in this morning. Komol tata. それらの引き続き写真撮影のため両国大臣は東太平洋戦没者の日の前にお立ちください。May I call upon two ministers to take photos in front of the monument? 先にツーショットですよね。それでは皆様どうもありがとうございました。Thank you very much for joining this morning ceremony.
us, and now we are going to
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's very nice to see you again. And well, this is the first ever visit by a Japanese foreign minister to the Republic of Marshall Islands. Well, we have enjoyed a bilateral relationship for more than 30 years now, and I guess we have to do more visit by foreign minister. I promised the next foreign minister's visit will be much more frequent, and we need to continue this bilateral exchange at a high level. I chose the Republic of Marshall Islands as a destination for this trip. Our bilateral relationship is historical. It actually goes back to almost 100 years. We have a lot of important friends here, and there are a certain number of the Japanese descendants here. So I think we need to elevate our relationship. And I deeply appreciate your hospitality, including hosting our visit. And we would like to enhance our friendship and cooperation to the next step. Looking forward to a good discussion.
Are you recording?
No, I haven't gone live yet.
Okay.
Can I put this one now or
Later, when we upstairs. So put the one that says bilateral meeting in progress. Right there. That's the one. Okay. Yeah, just switch it.
Good. Right.
opportunities out there to relate with their
Greetings, Yahweh. Welcome to the martial arts, also to your officials, members of your television. Pleasure to welcome everyone to the martial arts. This is the first visit of a foreign minister of Japan to the martial arts. So it's an historic occasion for us, and we appreciate your taking time from your busy schedule to come to the martial arts.
Well, thank you very much. It's my honor to be here today. And, well, it is the first visit by the Japanese foreign minister to Republic of Marshall Island. And thinking about our historic relationship that goes back to 100 years and our recent relationship, I think foreign minister's visit must be more often. I promise you that our next visit by the foreign minister of Japan will be more often and much sooner. Well, Marshall Island is a good friend of Japan, and I think our relationship is very important. So, taking advantage of my visit, I would like to enhance our friendly cooperation with RMI to the next level. Thank you. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Okay.
Our program for this afternoon is going to be start. Before I proceed, I take this opportunity to convey on behalf of the ministry the profound gratitude and appreciation to the press for taking part in this program. Our program for this afternoon is very simple. Our first speaker will be Honorable Minister John himself, followed by His Excellency Minister Kono, and then we will conclude with no Q&A. No Q&A. So without further ado, may I please call upon Honorable Minister John himself.
Komol, thank you. Thank you.
Japanese media, thank you for coming this afternoon. Minister Kono, again, thank you for being the first foreign minister of Japan to visit our islands. This is an historic visit, and we were looking forward. When we first were told that you would be coming down, of course, everybody was excited. And like I say, it's an historic visit, so we're very grateful that you could come and join us in the Marshall Islands. Today, I'm pleased to inform the general public that I had a very productive meeting with Minister Kono. I'm happy to say that our discussions touch on many important topics of mutual interest, bilaterally, regionally, and internationally, and include the following. The RMI have had a very productive partnership with the Nippon and Sasakawa Peace Foundation on distant learning program in collaboration with the University of the South Pacific and the Micronesia Maritime Surveillance Program with the three governments in Micronesia. Marshall Islands requested the extension of maritime surveillance program given the RMI's large EZ zone. And there is a need for additional, and we have mentioned the need for an additional patrol boat. The RMI commended Japan for its proactive stance and engagement in the WCBFC Tuna Commission. In recent years, through Japan's ongoing dialogue with the PNA and FFA members on issues of critical importance and mutual interest, most notably the conservation and management measures on tropical tuna. On economic and social development, in regard to economic and social development in the RMI, we are grateful for Japan's continuous assistance in the areas of disaster risk management and natural disaster responses, environment and climate change, and sustainable development and human security. Specifically, the grant of $7.4 million. These are the areas that greatly impact the economy and social development process of the RMI. We express appreciation to the government of Japan for approving RMI's request for a medical ship in the tune of about 500 million yen and fisheries equipment in the tune of about 200 million yen. People-to-people exchange is very important, and I have said to the minister that the RMI fully committed to work closely with Japan on its efforts to discover and collect the remains of World War II Japanese who died during World War II in the islands, including Wache. I've been advised that there are approximately 19,000 soldiers that died, Japanese soldiers that died in the Marshall Islands, and about 2,900 died in Wache alone. But only 7% of the remains have been collected so far. So we look forward to working with Japan on their efforts. RMI is looking forward to send 5 students, middle school or high school, and a teacher to Japan to attend the Tokyo 2020 Olympic in response to the invitation from the government of Japan. On fisheries issues, During our discussions, I have brought to the attention of His Excellency on RMI's request for a Marshall Islands Maritime Training Center. Given that RMI unemployment rate is over 30%, this center will provide employment opportunities that would serve to elevate the skills and standards of Marshallese people. We have a lot of work ahead of us, the RMI and Japan. So we look forward to working very closely with the Japanese government to strengthen our special relationship. I wish to thank you, Minister, for your first official and historic visit to the Republic of the Marshall Islands. Thank you very much.
Honorable Minister, at this time, may I please welcome His Excellency, Minister Taro Kono.
Thank you. I am pleased to be the first Japanese foreign minister to visit Republic of the Marshall Islands. I just have had a bilateral meeting with Minister Silk and a courtesy call with President Heine. I chose the Republic of Marshall Island, a friend with historic relations with Japan for over 100 years, as a destination of my visit to the Pacific Island countries. I would like to convey my gratitude to the warm welcome from our friends of the RMI. It's been a year since Palm 8. We have decided to increase our commitment to the Pacific Island countries towards a free and open Indo-Pacific. We will promote our efforts on maritime security and safety. We will enhance connectivity by providing quality infrastructure, and we will tackle climate change and disaster management. In today's meeting, we reconfirmed our collaboration toward free and open Indo-Pacific and discussed concrete measures. We confirmed the progress of 2 construction projects of Disaster Prevention Center, which utilize a $7.4 million assistance for disaster prevention. In the maritime field, we will provide capacity building assistance to address IUU fishing and enhance maritime safety and security in collaboration with the United States and other like-minded countries. For the promotion of people-to-people exchanges, we are planning to invite children from all over the Pacific Island countries to Tokyo for Olympic and Paralympic Games next year. We hope to have further active people exchanges among children, who will be the future of our bilateral relations. We confirmed a ministerial interim meeting of PALM will be held in Fiji, a Pacific Island country, for the first time in mid-2020. In addition, we have confirmed to cooperate to tackle with the challenges of the international community, including North Korean issues. Last year marked the 30th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between Japan and the RMI. Taking advantage of this visit, we would like to continue to collaborate with Minister Silk hand in hand for the further development of our historic cooperative relationship. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it.
ラットベースが割と比較的あっちのそうですね、次の日は正解に保存されて今じゃないんですけど、あれがボランティアがですね、来た時にもちろんその方がいい、ベストだよ。みんな朝起きてる。これは売るんですかね、売ってるんですかスパイシーとか。ちょっと沖縄の場合は青いブダイあれとかのヒレをですね、あまり人気がないので安いし売れないということで、それをフィレにしてすり身にしてですね、加工食品として売るみたいなのを2代前のボランティアがしてまして、I'll show you the fillet that we do. All the rabbit fish and the fish that also we fillet and leave it. People like to come by, take it to overseas. Also ready for mincing and making the fish cake. From Jaga recipe. So yeah, very well. Hospital now, school. So this is the fillet for parrot fish. And then some marshmallow steak, overseas, ready for fillet. Great. Minister, this is our fish base manager, and he's going to Japan to take fish for the seafood. Great.
お酒とかに合うので、グリーンさんに言っていましたけど、持ってっていただいて、今晩飲んでいただいて。こちらも。向こうに出す前のもの、こちらもですね。向こうに出す前のものをこちらに置いてます。清潔感がいいですね。失敗せずに食べられるんですね。匂いがしないですね。だけど大体魚が何がこの魚は高いんでしたっけ？これは多いのかな。
This is the receiving and weighing. This is the fish from Arnold.
Ah, from Arnold.
With the 違うとこ
ちらにはグルーパーはあります。いや、ほんまに見たらびっくりしたミツコに歩いた方がちょっと僕なしで日本だと警察に怒られる。っぽいじゃないですか、あれ焼き。魚がバリバリ綺麗だね、やっぱり。魚もいっぱい違いますよね、そこら辺。三国省のところやっぱすごいね。でもタイヤが沈んでる。タイヤが沈んでるのはちょっと残念ですけど、空き缶も沈んでるから。本当だ。それが見えちゃう。はい。こちらは綺麗ですね。Over there they have the display for the fish jerky or fry. ここで乾かしてる。肺がたからないように。なるほど。でも下は網が張ってある。You know, it's how many days need to? Just one day. Just one day. It was very hot there, so just sat. And then put it in the smoker to make it smoke. This one already 35 hours. I'm already drying. Before they close it, I should have. How many times do you have to turn around? Just one. Wow. Very good. Good value added. Everyone who comes to the market at the airport, they sell it. Oh.
Thank you very much. ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。ここまでしかお渡ししてない。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。お気をつけて。お気をつけて。お願いします。